Welcome back, everyone.
Afternoon, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Hopefully all of you are here. I mean, it sucks that Max took off the show there for a minute.
For 8 days, right?
But, we're back. We own the West Wing now.
Yeah, money well spent for one episode.
And you know what? The show is getting dang good. It is awesome right now.
I've been excited about this since we finished watching the last one.
I know.
As far as the implications of where the show was going are. We had that really great, first off, the great reveal of obviously Arnold Vinnick, Alan Alda, freaking Alan Alda. And you had that great speech between Leo and Josh, where Leo just straight says, like, we don't have anybody running that can beat him. No. We can't beat that guy.
I want to see him in action. I want to see more of his platform, because if he's that good, I want to see him be that good.
Sure. And the question for Josh was like, well, he's not going to get the nomination. So that's the big thing. I hope he does. Selfishly, I want to see Alan Alda on the show in a large role moving forward.
So do I.
I think if he is the nominee, and I'm really hoping that's the case, Leo is right. I mean, your first thought simply has to be the same one that Josh had, that Bob Russell cannot hang with him.
No.
Cannot hang with him at all. He couldn't hang with anybody, really. But it's really nice that we've kind of flipped from the last election, where Bartlett was the really qualified candidate and Richie was just the big bombastic, aw shucks, everybody likes me populist candidate.
Yep.
And now that's kind of flipped. Bob Russell's the more populist candidate, and Arnold Vinnick? Yeah. Vinnick would be the actual qualified candidate. And it'd be such a weird twist to have this show have the more qualified candidate be the Republican candidate.
And this is where the writing is so strong, the fact that they're able to turn that dynamic on its head a little bit. It's breaking conventions. It's not what this show has done before, and I love that. I love that we're in new territory.
It is completely new territory. What happens if the guy they're running against actually might be deserving of the office?
Yeah.
Which is something they haven't really done before on the show.
No, because the Richie storyline was fantastic, by the way. It was great.
Especially for the time. It was during the George W. Bush era,
And now we have a completely new dynamic, and it's like, all bets are off. What's going to happen?
For sure. I really wish we haven't had Jimmy Smits tease so much on the show.
Yeah.
Because they had it in the last episode. They showed that scene that he'd done several episodes ago, and that small appearance that he had. And it's like, it seems like they're really telegraphing the fact now that it's going to be Vinnick versus Santos. Right? Which, again, I don't know how that goes. You're talking two Hollywood legends, right? Television legends for sure.
Yeah.
Because you have to look at, if you're going to cast, thinking of the West Wing and who the audience is, if you're going to cast a guy to play a Republican that's not only going to be whip smart and capable, wise, but also really affable and likable, and that you could pull for, there's not a better piece of casting you could do than Alan Alda, one of the most charismatic people working in television. Yeah.
And like, honestly, that was my big takeaway from watching him on 30 Rock was I want more Alan Alda.
Yeah, he's fantastic in everything he does. I have a friend who watched The Blacklist, because I guess he appeared a couple times on The Blacklist. I've never watched it.
Is that the James Spader show?
Yeah. But he said that was his sales pitch for it. He likes the show, and he's like, Alan Alda shows up every once in a while on the show in a small recurring role. I'm like, well, I mean,
I've heard good things. I like James Spader, but I've never checked the show out. NBC shows are kind of one of those blind spots for me.
Me too.
We mostly cover them here,
right?
But yeah, I want to see more Alan Alda. I want to see more Jimmy Smits, because I feel like
we're building to it. Obviously, they put him in the cast credits at the beginning, which again, I wish they didn't do that.
Yeah, well, he's only been in 2 episodes?
1 or 2 episodes, yeah. In both really small appearances too.
Yeah, one scene.
Yeah, we should get to it because I'm really excited.
Me too.
We do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special thank you to Actuarial Oracle, Balazs Foldez, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudagunda Varapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, WerePanda47, and Jamie Morgan. Thank you so much, guys. Really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you mind, hit the like button for us. Please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. Every show, including The West Wing, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. On everything on Patreon, you will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. Due to copyright law, you will only see and hear us.
Yes.
Monday,
George Lemon's office?
everything I hoped it would be.
Done.
Who's my lunch?
Me?
Oh yeah, she was trying to get a meeting with him last episode.
Monday.
Yeah, she's done with you.
Yep.
Would you like to do the briefing?
I really wouldn't.
You'd be quite good.
I'm acting chief of staff. I don't want to be acting press secretary on top of it.
I get that. I would agree with that, yeah. And he had a bad time once.
Yeah.
Is that secret plan to fight inflation?
So I'm making this put out the garbage week, what with everyone gone.
Take out the trash.
I'm sorry?
Announcements we hope nobody hears?
Yeah?
Take out the trash.
In about 4 minutes, the wires are going to report that the president's in the midst of a pronounced multiple sclerosis episode and for the moment does not have the use of his legs. His arms are working, which is good. They weren't an hour ago, so maybe he's up doing the polka 5 minutes from now. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta
Go.
Okay.
This all of a sudden became a really big press conference.
Yeah. Not a slow Monday anymore.
The president's had an MS episode on the plane. He's not able to walk.
Wow. That's
Here we
quite
go.
a lead-in.
Yeah.
How did I miss that? How did I forget about that?
We didn't mention that in the opening, but Bartlett being in a wheelchair is, it's sad, but it's also...
It really is.
It's compelling.
You didn't brief, right?
15 minutes.
The VP's on his way. He'd like to make the statement.
She's got it.
No, not
People
really.
find it reassuring to
The
hear from him.
president can't walk. Resist the temptation to treat this like an opportunity.
Playing tennis when I heard it. Couldn't believe my ears.
We were just discussing your
Oh my
statement.
God, the
I'll just
tennis
get the
thing
ball
about how
rolling
healthy
and
I
then
am.
You and the physicians can jump in.
Sure.
I just caught that. That's really...
Well, because that's what
dirty.
Richie did too.
Yeah.
Remember they talked about it with him.
He's basically Richie.
You're right. Yeah, kinda, isn't he?
We do it all so that when we get to North Korea and they agree to do our dirty work, they won't have lost face at every other step along the way.
That makes sense, actually. Like, let them. They have to win a few.
Yeah.
You can use CJ's office.
I don't need an office.
Is Leo going to come save the day here a little bit?
You might have to.
She's about to brief for the vice president.
I was playing tennis when I heard.
Yeah,
there
he's
it
doing
is.
that.
ears.
Yep.
But I spoke to the president myself, and he was perfectly clear. This summit will proceed. He is physically encumbered, but as far as we can tell right now,
As far as we can tell.
Oh no!
Oh my
mental
God.
acuity.
Has there been
He's
a
playing
cognitive
dirty.
evaluation?
God, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
What I can tell you is that I plan to meet with some of the members of the cabinet later today.
Lord Almighty.
Pull Will out of there.
Yeah,
That felt very intentional.
it did.
Once he's back in Washington,
I'm going to need 5 minutes on the phone with every member of the cabinet.
Russell can stop with the less than subtle insinuations to the contrary. There
Yeah.
will be no cabinet meeting.
It's been announced. You don't think it'll be more awkward if it doesn't happen?
Watch yourself. Stop with the ceaseless mentions of his tennis game. Doesn't make him look young and vigorous. Makes him look like a dilettante who can't settle down with a thick book.
Yeah.
That was nice. I was benching 300 pounds when I heard.
Like Fred Willard. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that problem with the compressor starter on the hydraulic lift. Could be another half hour.
Well, we've been sitting here forever. Do they have a jetway?
Tell me your name one more time. Curtis, sir. Okay. How about we stage a prison break?
It's
Absolutely.
going to carry him out.
I can't believe we got a bench. We were joking.
Good for you,
about the bench
Curtis.
press
Yeah.
thing.
I think you want to run.
Mr. President.
Jed, sir? Jed, what are you doing?
Am I going too fast? No, I'm just saying you dropped me. That's a moment that follows you the rest of your life.
That's probably true.
You're more worried about how steep those stairs are. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Curtis gets a Christmas card this year from the president
Curtis
for sure.
rocks, Yeah.
See Vinnick announcing his run for the presidency?
Just the sound bites.
I'll down to get you a tape. You can join me in my despair.
Take a look.
I want to see it.
Thanks for waiting. Josh Lyman.
This guy
Walter
again.
Sprout.
He's even
The
everything.
administrator isn't here.
Apparently not.
We should wait.
You're from NASA.
Program manager for Near Earth Object Observation, Walter Sprout.
Was there an asteroid coming for the Earth too?
Wow.
Okay, you need to take it easy.
Yeah, there's an object coming toward the Earth.
Whoa.
Yeah.
From the sky?
An asteroid. They indicate that an object following that trajectory would strike the Earth in approximately 48 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not much warning.
Yeah.
It's a plot of Armageddon.
46.
How?
Big.
Oh my God. Donna, get me Bruce Willis on the line.
You have to get the Department of Defense on this one.
Yeah.
I loved a man once. I never told him.
Oh my God, that's so dark.
Okay.
Like the world is ending.
Yeah. Oh my God! Yeah, we're going full Armageddon.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
If you need to take a break at any time,
I'm fine.
just, I don't know, tug on your earlobe or something. We'll make something up. It's a 3-hour meeting. I'm going to want to take a break.
Then you should tug on your earlobe, and this one will make something
It's
up.
just better if we avoid saying that you're exhausted and need some rest.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah.
On behalf of the American people, let me say it is an honor to be here. I would like to personally thank you for allowing us to enjoy your magnificent space.
There it is. He got it in.
Yeah.
Well, spacecraft only detects objects over 1 kilometer in diameter. Anything large enough to take out human life as we know it. Now, this is considerably smaller.
So we may be hit with a hunk of intergalactic rock. We don't know when or where, and there's no more information coming because in Maui it's cloudy. Welcome to my world.
Did you look out of it? What? President.
Ours?
Squirming.
He might not be doing well.
No.
Is he going to tug on his ear?
I don't know. I mean, that's a long meeting. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yep,
God.
there it is.
He's
got
on
it.
his
Yep.
earlobe. We got to get him out of there.
Does he need to get to a hospital?
President Bartlett has an urgent call from Washington. We'll need to take a break for just a few moments.
Of course, no trouble at all.
I almost pulled my ear off.
I had to step out for a call from Leo.
I thought he didn't work for us anymore.
These things change.
Right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Asteroid hurtling towards the Earth.
It was not on his bingo card.
Then likelihood is it hits an ocean, starts a tsunami, and, surfs up in Illinois.
The conversation that was supposed to happen over lunch, but that ship sailed, so let's just have it now.
Can't. World ending.
I thought it wasn't hitting.
Might. Tomorrow. Lunch. Definitely.
What do you think it is?
Doctor's on his way up.
I don't want the doctor.
I don't care, frankly.
I just need to close my eyes for 15 minutes. Leo tells me there's an asteroid coming to hit the Earth. Maybe we should sit quietly for a few moments and ponder that.
I'm glad that he keeps a sense of humor.
He does have a good sense of humor. I would not.
No, God.
I just looked at the tape. The next announcement. Russell offered me campaign manager.
Really?
Turned him down. Hoynes asked to.
Popular.
Think Hoynes could win?
With Baker out, Russell's got a huge financial advantage.
Yeah.
Hoynes is smarter than Russell.
Hoynes
there it
is
is.
Much smarter.
Right.
His ass in the debates.
And he's got more foreign policy experience. But you gotta want to work for him, and you gotta want him to win.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's the big question for him.
Want to get Jed Bartlett a third term?
Yeah.
I don't think Bartlett wants a third term.
No.
What happened to the good old days when a couple of hacks with cigars chose the nominee in a smoke-filled back room?
They didn't do so bad, did they? But we're it.
Yeah.
You and me.
You're the back room.
Yeah, they are.
This is the back room.
This is where I feel like Josh goes back to Santos.
It's got to be, right? Because
yeah.
like the fact that
they clearly just said it's not going to be
over.
the two front runners.
Yeah.
He's got to show his face sometime with the Chinese. The entire world's going to go ballistic. They'll think he's worse and we're hiding him.
I'll be right.
You could do a 15-minute hello.
A photo op. We're the ones with the hard agenda. Any excuse we give them to run
The
out
meetings
the
can continue after I leave.
8 weeks ago, you told me the only way North Korea honors a non-proliferation agreement is if China agrees to be the enforcer.
Never quote me to me.
Call Kelwick at NASA, see if they got a read overnight.
How many spots are there in the bunker?
Oh my God.
If the asteroid hits and the president, the first lady, and 80% of senior staff are in China, don't you think we ought to sort out who takes their spots? You should go. That's
In the name
one.
of all that is holy.
Oh my
you
God.
might want me there to help out. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. I love that.
Margaret's worried about dying.
I don't know how all this works.
You pick the smartest, most capable, most honorable individual you can think of, and you have a conversation.
That's what happened. That's what he did with Jed.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pick up and leave the White House to go run a campaign for some dark horse I pulled out of a cornfield.
I did.
It's a stupid idea.
There are no stupid
Say
ideas.
it.
Well, there are. I don't know why people say that.
Right?
But give
there
it
are
a
plenty
whirl.
of stupid ideas. What's next? That's their big line.
Mm-hmm.
We need to move on this afternoon.
Toby's having to be really diplomatic here, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Hitting dry land, obliterating a city is frankly the optimal scenario.
Yeah,
at least the damage is contained.
He's dragging his heels.
On exchange rates?
Says that they're not ready to float the yuan, but he'll talk it over with the finance minister.
You bring up Shang because he's a more powerful figure than Lian. Probably still is. Lian is threatened by the very notion of Shang. You get leverage just by using his name. The real nightmare scenario is here, the great forest of the north.
Russia?
The asteroid hits here.
Fire.
A shower of burning rock rains down on those woods and blocks out the sun for weeks. Impact winter, they call it.
You on your way to the cabinet room? Yeah, just getting a couple of folks together, see if we can't pitch in. Mind if I join you? Sure.
Yeah. Good job. Good on Leo for this one.
Yeah. Even Bob was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, he knows.
Sure.
He knows this is a power move.
Yep.
Kyle's there. Dan Roston's there.
Hey, can I get your
Thank
copy
God
of
they're
the
still
approach
working on
guidelines?
this.
Sure. Oh my gosh, the VP.
They forgot to save a room in the bunker for the VP in their dream scenario.
Yeah.
You forgot the vice president. Some guy named Dan's in the bunker, but not the VP.
I just put him in.
Who's Dan?
The UPS guy. Where's the shorts?
You want the beefcake? That's how you want to regenerate the American people?
Somebody's got to be there to invent the telephone. A couple of thinkers, maybe.
We're having our conversation now.
Don't you think it would be irresponsible for me to leave this administration before the end of the second term? You and Leo, who thinks I should be wandering the American byways in search of the next president.
I quit.
Whoa. What?
I was kind of wondering if we were getting there.
Yep.
Look at my face. I'm not messing with you.
Donna.
There's going to be a temp here tomorrow.
Oh.
We were going to talk about where my job was going. Because they're working for you is an honor and a privilege. I'm ready for more, and it's not happening here. And I've started looking and...
Slow down.
He's not hearing her.
No, Josh. Like,
quit. Wait.
I think she just did.
She's not going to have lunch.
I don't think she's going to show up tomorrow.
No.
Is he okay?
She and Doug are going to bring the kids for Christmas. They said they may even persuade Zoe to make an appearance.
They had other plans.
Oh, okay. I thought that like he was not answering her.
What the hell are you doing?
Brushing, do you mind?
Oh, you're going to crack your head. Oh,
For God's sake.
Oh no!
Michael!
Oh my God!
Michael! Jen, okay?
That was a hard fall.
Yeah.
Jed. Like,
Bad idea, man. He is so stubborn. He's been the most powerful man forever.
Apparently you like to tile.
Abigail, I swear to God.
You're going to get your North Korea talks.
Are you out of your mind? Leanne's walking all over my staff. I can't do the job, Abby. Do you understand? I can't do it. I cannot do the job. Look at me!
that is a powerful scene.
Yeah.
It's not all we hope for, but we're laying groundwork for the future. Secretary of State will come back next month, take a stab at the North Korea talks.
The asteroid has entered our daylight. No getting another look. Now we just wait for loud noises.
That's insane. It's like, guess we'll see.
Yeah.
You really would hope that it would be, more definite and scientific than that.
I wonder if it would be possible to say hello to former President Shang before we left the country. And our talks were always exceptionally fruitful. It would be nice to sit together again.
That was a shot fired there.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Wow.
So they're going to go talk North Korea man on man.
Hey, yep.
The asteroid has passed us. The world is not ending today.
He's going to be surprised to see Donna's not there.
Yeah. She told
Missed
you,
the
man.
Earth's atmosphere by 73,400 miles and is now receding toward the sun.
Leo? The president's in a room with Leon. They won't let anybody in there. They're talking about God only knows what, and the Surgeon General predicted he'd flop over dead if he tried to keep at it this long.
Where's Donna?
Who's Donna? I'm Marla Worski. I'm covering this desk for a few days. You need something?
I'm Josh Lyman. What do you...
She got a new job, I think. I've got her cell if you want to give her a call.
I can't believe he just didn't
Well,
hear her.
he blew her off, yeah.
It's about time. Easy talker.
What the hell is it?
It's a seating arrangement. North Korea talks.
Donna quit. She has a new job.
Good for her. See, I tried to tell you this. People, move on.
He's taking it as disloyalty, isn't he?
Maybe.
Or the fact that he was in love with her secretly.
Marla, I need you to make me a plane reservation as quickly as you can. I need to go to Houston.
Texas?
Yes.
Sweat right through your clothes.
I need a minute.
Really?
He's not doing well.
No, he's not. He needs fluids.
Yeah.
Lay down.
He's not doing well. Look at that. They're all running.
Leo, let me call you back.
Yeah. Not doing well at all. Did Donna move to Houston?
Coins is from Texas.
Yeah, it might be.
Santos.
Is in. That's right. Santos is from Texas.
Wow.
Should have done it with cue cards.
I'm on a bit of a deadline. It's a filing deadline.
Oh, Josh. I'm not running for Congress again, Josh. Now, you came a long way. I'm sorry about that, but it's just...
I'm not talking about Congress.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is good.
Yep.
Matt, where's the box for the tinsel, honey? Have you seen it anywhere?
He knows.
Let's have the big talk.
Oh, why? Cut away.
We're not even going to get to see the conversation,
Dang
are we?
it. Just when it was getting good.
Right.
Every episode.
Yeah.
Every single episode we've had this season, it's just, they're firing away.
Yeah. Man, they've really made a swing to make Bob Russell, and by extension a little bit Will, more unlikable, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm not really on Will's side right now.
No,
I
no.
get it. I get his position. I get that 100%.
It's his job.
But Bob sucks.
I also think, because we've seen it before, I think there are times that Bob will make really aggressive moves, and Will defend him afterwards, but he didn't really know they were coming, and he doesn't really agree with them.
Sure, he's got to eat a lot of crap. He does.
Right, yeah.
I was playing tennis.
Yeah, God. Like, I was playing tennis when I heard. Like, that detail means nothing to anybody.
It's so stupid.
And you had to say it a couple of times, too.
I know, just to really hammer that home.
I'm healthy, everybody.
But look what Bartlett was able to accomplish from a wheelchair.
Right.
The summit of a century.
Stuff that a very healthy Bob Russell couldn't do.
No.
In a million years.
No. He'd be shot down immediately.
Right, yeah.
But what's the cost of that? Obviously, he's
in bad
down
shape
for the count now. Like, I maybe they'll address what actually happened on the plane in the next
Sure.
episode.
It's
what do you think is happening? He's just that fatigued, or do you think that like something more serious?
Well, she said there's a cost to going that hard, like a real cost, which means he may be in the wheelchair for the remainder of the show.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like permanent nerve damage is what they were actually worried about.
Sure.
Again, no doctor here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Sure.
But when she said like there's an actual cost, like that to me sounded like permanent damage of some kind that he was risking there. Maybe he'll be fine. Maybe it's just going to be a long road ahead or whatever. But
I don't know. Yeah,
it's not looking great, is it?
No, not at all. So
maybe we'll get a shot of Russell as the acting president for a while, so that everyone, including Will, can just see for the moment that he's really not up to the task.
That'd be weird if he has two acting presidents when he's in office. Yeah,
that's true, because we already did it with John Goodman. Yeah,
and also, I mean, Goodman had to be willing to step back down.
Sure.
I don't know if Bob would. I don't know if he seems like the kind of guy that would.
Well, in different circumstances, but
Sure.
I mean, I doubt that Bob would be like, I'm the acting president right now. Ha, no takesies, backsies. I don't really think that there's a legal mechanism for that.
Sure.
But
I don't know.
But I know that Bob Russell kind of sucks.
Yeah, he's
really
not as good as John Goodman was.
No, he's being really opportunistic about it.
Yeah, I love John Goodman as the president. By the way, he was a fantastic addition to the cast.
Yeah, he was only there for about 4 episodes, but man, was he really compelling.
Brought it.
Yeah, and now it looks like Santos is going to be a more prominent figure on the show, which I look forward to. And Josh found his guy.
Loved that scene between him and Leo when he's like, "These what happened to the good old days about guys in the back room deciding
just
who was
picking,
president."
yeah, just picking.
And Leo being like, "We're it."
Yeah, that's what we can do right now. Go get your guy. Go have the conversation, which he's doing.
Yeah, I wonder. Okay, so if he's going to run Santos, I wonder how much more we do get of Hoynes on the show. Because it sounded like he was going to be, he's in the running, obviously.
Right. Yeah. I mean, obviously Santos will be starting very low. Like the other guys have more name recognition.
Mm-hmm.
One of them's the current vice president. One's a former vice president. They've been fundraising.
Yeah.
They've been putting their team and their ground game together longer. Santos would be a real big come from behind candidate.
Sure.
To even really get into it.
Sure, and he's gonna. But Josh has to believe in his guy, like Leo said.
I mean,
want him to win, you know what I mean?
Josh is a guy you want running something like this for sure, especially if he believes in it. Josh will, 100 miles an hour.
I'm looking forward to seeing Josh in campaign mode, too.
I am, too. All right, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.